Hello and welcome to the Powerboost meditation. Today, let us experiment with the theme, put the soul in the driver's seat. Put the soul in the driver's seat. We all have a driver's seat. And by default, the role, the body, the character drives our mind. And so, because the role, the character is limited, the character always has certain boundaries in which it operates. And because the character, the role is limited, there is insecurity around the character, the role. And that's why when the role is in the driver's seat, the mind will, in one way or the other, feel insecure. And when the mind is insecure, it is looking for something in the story to feel secure. And so the natural tendency then is to hold on to something, someone, to maybe feel secure for a temporary period of time. And that tendency of holding on after some time becomes dependency. And that dependency creates attachment. And that attachment leads to experience of sorrow, worry. And that's why when the role is in the driver's seat, the ultimate experience in the life is that of attachment and sorrow. And the other option that we have is a very easy option, is to just keep the soul in the driver's seat. Means the soul is then driving my life. My attention is always on the soul. It's like the health of the soul is my top priority rather than anything else that is happening in the story space. And because the soul is inherently secure, the soul is a being of peace, the soul is eternal, there's nothing that the soul can lose in this drama of life. And that sense of security allows the soul to easily let go. And when the soul let goes, then instead of dependency, then there is freedom. Then the mind experiences freedom. And instead of attachments, there is happiness. And so the moment I allow the soul to be in the driving seat, the result is happiness, freedom. And then the quality of my life enhances a great deal. And so in meditation, the more I pay attention to just putting the soul in the driver's seat, it's like from the driver's seat, the control is very easy. I can easily brake, I can accelerate, I can change the gear, I can change the direction, I can turn the steering wheel. In the same way, it is very easy to put a brake to any unwanted extra thoughts. It's very easy to steer my thoughts towards happiness and peace. It's very easy to go beyond situations that are not relevant. It is very easy not to focus on the past. It's very easy not to worry about the future. And so all this becomes a very genuine part of my experience when I put the soul in the driver's seat. And so all the treasures that the soul has, the treasures, the unlimited treasures, become a part and parcel of the experience that I have from day to day. So let us spend some time just putting the soul in the driver's seat. As we sit back and relax, let us realize that the story is separate and the role that I, the soul, play is separate to me. I realize that I may have put the role in the driver's seat, and the moment I connect with the character, with the role, the experience of the role may burden the mind, may cloud the mind with extra thoughts and feelings, thoughts that are unwanted, unnecessary, that do not matter to the soul, take control of the mind, and they begin to dictate my experience of life. The option that I have is to realize that I, the being, the soul, the immortal energy, I gently take back the control of my life. I sit in the driver's seat, the eternal, immortal being of peace, of love. I, the soul, I take back the control from the role. I realize my truth as a tiny star, as a tiny entity, the immortal being that lives in the unlimited realm, away from this drama world. I live in my home of light. I take my attention to the unlimited realm in my home of light. There's nothing else but peace, love, rest, and silence here in this dimension. I live here along with my eternal family of souls and my supreme friend, the divine. I experience the company of the divine. I let go of the role and I experience that I, the soul, belong to the divine and the divine belongs to me. I experience this as my natural state of being. My attention is completely focused here in this realm, in the truth, with the presence of the divine. And this allows me to naturally soak in the unconditional, unlimited love that the divine has for the soul. I've come back to my reality. And the moment I naturally rest here in this silent experience, everything else is released. The soul experiences a natural sense of security. There is nothing that I can lose here. I have everything that I was ever looking for. The experience of peace, love, happiness comes naturally to me. It is not an effort at all. I spend a few moments here being absorbed in this ocean of bliss. Ocean of silent light. I realize that this is where I truly belong. This is in my control. It allows me to let go of all the burden, all the heaviness. It allows me to be naturally free. And this sense of eternal happiness, the happiness of being myself and being loved by the divine. This experience clouds. This experience allows me to feel completely light. Then the soul comes back to life, as if the part within the soul that was sleeping has woken up. And now I can see everything with clarity. There's no elusive energy that can deceive the soul into the trap of limited thinking. I experience being above, being beyond, being myself. And now gently, as I return back to the drama of life, back to the story world, I gently take my seat, the driver's seat, where I am naturally in control, in charge. When I am in the driver's seat, freedom and happiness become my constant experience. So, whilst coming into sound and actions, interactions, I maintain this inner state. I put the soul in the driver's seat constantly. Om Shanti. Thank you.